Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Kill 10 Rats. Welcome back to Celestian Tales, Old North, a JRPG-ish type game where the J is a bit unjustified since I found out that the company is apparently from Indonesia. But, you know, we all know that it signifies a certain style of game. Yes, what am I talking about? I'm nitpicking. Okay, let's have a rest here. And yeah, that looks like an awesome bed to sleep in to actually advance time until the next morning where we're supposed to meet the Master of Arms to begin our training as a squire. And so far, well, we've had a lot of dialogue and plot and exposition dumped on us, which is particularly for this genre, I think, fairly normal. So let's see what the game is like once we actually advance into something resembling the main story, whether it's all railroaded or whether there's some openness to it. I would be guessing that it's probably a sort of a mixture of the two, and for the moment we're probably still pretty much on rails. Young master, the Master of Arms is waiting for you at the stables. Please meet him as soon as you are able to. And yes, I realize there is a bunch of people in the vicinity that we haven't talked to yet, but you know, let's see if we can actually get a bit of a better impression of what the game's gonna be like. I guess this is where we're supposed to be. It is Jacques. You're late, squire. Get here and start working. Alright. And that looks like a bunch of literally horse shit. Now listen up, squires. Horses are not merely beasts of burden, they are crucial companions for a knight. A horse gives one great advantages in combat, such as mobility and power from momentum. A lance strike from a mounted knight can devastate even the toughest of foes in a single impact. Yes, my recent Legend of Eisenwald playthrough would back you up on that, my friend, because, you know, mounted troops are awesome. But power and mobility aren't the greatest advantage that these horses give. Instead, it is to be noticeable. Okay. Guess we're showing off. Mounted commanders are easier seen by their foot soldiers. Their commands can be better heard. Baron Rivendare, Baron Riviere, the legendary knight known as the Moonblade, is known to be very skilled in mounted combat. A knight's mount is his status symbol. Such were his words of wisdom. And he called his horse Ferrari. This is an outrage. Why must we wallow in this cesspit? We are learning to be knights, are we not? We should be on top of these horses, not behind them. Someone has a problem shoveling manure, apparently. Unfortunately, princess, that only applies to knights, not squires. Then what is the point of doing this? 'Tis useless to learn what we will never need to do. To do this again or not isn't the point of this training, squire. Yes, you will probably never do this again, but someone will have to do it. Someone will have to clean your horses for you, so that you can sit and lounge around lazily. Someone will have to feed them, so they have the strength to carry you on their backs. I'm pretty sure our character, being a sort of a peasant slash borderline criminal, will like to hear that, since he's a bit of an egalitarian there. Do you even notice that there are people, real people, doing all these things for you? Well, Jacques has some socialist leanings, apparently. Just like what I thought, then this is the perfect training for you. I'll be back in a while. Don't stop picking up those nice squishy balls of tongue. Okay. Well. So when Lord Alain talked about duty, he meant shoveling shit out of the stables. The Master at Arms did have a point there, though. Most nobles tend to forget that there are people doing the small things we take for granted. I know, but still. I guess it's just not the kind of training I imagined it'd be. Thou and I both, Renard. This kind of lowly task is truly beneath nobility. It is way too tempting with all the French, inflections going on in the game to have Arya talk like, Thou and I both, Renard. This kind of lowly... Yeah, no, let's not do that. Here, please don't bite me. Don't worry, Camille. She's quite sweet, see? See, you can pet her like this. She won't bite you if you're nice to her. I see. I'm not quite used to all these, tasks. As with me, and I would imagine none of us is. Yet it seems Lucien and Isaac are unmoved by this horrible stench. How could you stand it? Me? Well, it's a bit different for me. I've been in the Leroux cavalry since I was 14. I'm used to horses now. 14. I would imagine thou needed some training before being accepted into the ranks. Was it because thou were a Leroux that the cavalry allowed thee in at such youth? Of course not. The Leroux hold their banner with pride, and even I have to earn my place there. It's why my lord uncle started teaching me to fight ever since I could handle a weapon. Back then I was 7, if I recall correctly. 7? Dear Deus, isn't it rare for a girl to train so early? Maybe. I've been watching Lord Uncle since I was little, though, so it wasn't that odd for me. Strikes me as a bit of a mixture between, like, what's her name? Asha Greyjoy and Brienne or Brienne of Tarth, depending on your pronunciation preferences. I guess if it's the Ravager that teaches you, it's to be expected. Wait, what? You were trained by the Ravager himself? He's my uncle. There's nothing weird about being taught by your uncle. Yes, but not everyone has the privilege of being a pupil to the legendary Lord Severin. Illy is a little lost. Who is this person you're talking about? Lord Severin Leroux, also named the Ravager, perhaps the greatest swordsman alive in the realm. Legend has it that he's won 100 wars and has never been defeated in battle. I think I've heard about him battling the Fey forces as well. Do the elves never talk of him? Oh, no, not really. We don't speak about humans that much in general. Illy used to think that you are enigmatic creatures roaming the world outside the forest. I guess the reverse applies for inside the forest for the humans. If anyone is enigmatic, that would be the elves, Ilian. Anyway, I want to personally see what someone trained by the Ravager can do. Is that a challenge, de la Foret? And zippity zap, Jacques is back. Hey, stop chatting and finish your work, squires. If you don't work faster, I'll make you clean the chamber pots as well. Oh, that gets them moving. Well, so far it's entertaining. Finished at last. Now can we take a bath, oh master at arms? A bath? Far from it. Your task for the day is merely halfway done. Alright, what now? You see this entire carriage full of dung? You have to deliver it to Mudtown, west of the city. Mudtown? Is it a town made of mud? No, not really. So why is it called Mudtown? Because there's a river and it's muddy? I don't know, kid, it's just a name. So why are we taking this dung pile there? Do they need it for something? For fertilizers. Got to send them fresh so the villagers can grow as good vegetables. Ugh. What's that I hear? Did you say chuckle at me, boy? Oh dear, Gunnery Sergeant Hartman is upset. Ha! Another timid squire, I see, not even brave enough to admit what he did. Is this how you want to live your nightly life, Isaac? Hiding when you're confronted? Is that wussy kind of life the one you're aiming for? If not, then tell it to my face. Well, what do we have to say? Manure isn't used fresh, Master at Arms. They have to compost for weeks before it can be used. If you use it straight from the horse, it won't be vegetables that grow, but weeds. Way to keep your cover as a aloof noble there, Isaac. Really? Yes, fresh dung contains too much water, which makes it easy for weeds to grow. If let to compost, the dung will dry up, which makes it easier for vegetables to grow. That's surprisingly insightful, Isaac. That's one way to put it. There, not so hard, isn't it, Squire? Now instead of being known as weak, others will think you're knowledgeable. You do seem to have know-how about agriculture. Do plainsmen do a lot of farming? Not that much, I just learned about it. Now listen up, squires, this is a very important lesson. More often than not, traveling is a dangerous task. Everywhere, roads are infested with wild animals and criminals alike. To mitigate these dangers, you should split into parties of 3 and prepare for encounters. Oh, the gaminess, it strikes. A party of 3 can work well together. More than that, and a fight turns cluttered and chaotic. It's like explaining the limitations of the combat system, I guess. Also, while the 3 stand on the front lines, the others can handle other tasks, such as guarding the cart. I would prefer to take the vanguard rather than being in proximity of this horrendous stench. Me too, let me go ahead and have a swing of my axe. With all his axe obsession, he needs a kind of a proper beard, really. You know, it'll take a while to have all of you fight over who does what. So here's how it'll go. Isaac, pick 2 to go with you and range ahead. The rest will stay with the cart and depart a few minutes after you. I guess our knowledge about dung puts us in a leadership position. Very well. A character has joined the party. Party formation has changed. I see. You can switch active party members to the reserve any time out of combat. To do it, access the menu and change the party composition. The active party is the term that will fight battles. The party leader cannot be set to reserve and must always remain in the active party. I think the fourth wall just exploded. Do you understand what I'm saying, squires? I already understand everything. Good, now go and return before sunset. Be careful of wild mongrels out there. The mountain roads can be treacherous. Alright, so this is where we get to be in control a little bit, I guess. And this is the party. We have her. Let's have a look at these guys, what they can do. So he's a DPS type fellow with Shatter and Toxic Touch. She can heal and protect. Bit of a paladin-y person. She has a crossbow and first aid. She is... I don't know what that means. Tank, maybe? Wild Axe and Rage. And Regeneration and Volley. I think I want to go with these three as the active party. I wonder how the experience system is going to work though, considering that... I mean, will we have, like... Will we just have one XP pool for the entire party, or... Guess we'll keep an eye on it. Oh, it's the kitchen. Do you have food? Please don't bother me while I'm cooking. Don't want anything to get burned, do you? Alright. Sorry about that. Throat is a little scratchy today. Let's see... So I guess we'll go try and find that village. This is... Violets are red, roses are blue. Wait, is that really how it goes? Close. Okay, so we need to find a way out of here, I guess. The sound of flowing water and the breeze of the wind, they're so beautiful. This could be a perfect day if only you would take a hint and let me sit in peace. Okay. Is this the way out? I'm sorry, entrance to this area is currently restricted. Please come back later. Okay. Maybe not. There's something shiny over there. Honor Medal Hartonnen. Okay. Not sure what that means. Welcome to Upper Levantine, where nobles and gentries reside in the city. Please mind your manners in this area. Whoa, you startled me there, squire. What would you do if I fall to the flux because of it? Laugh, probably? In any case, I guess this seems to be the way to get out of this part of town. Where are we now? Good equipment and well-prepared consumable items are essential for traveling. Always double check your inventory and make sure you have everything you need. Thank you, tutorial person. Right. Who are you? My husband likes to spend his pastime browsing around the marketplace. On the contrary, I love spending time in this particular area away from the crowd. Opposites do attract, I guess. Alright, spare me a life story. This looks like a graveyard type arrangement with someone standing in it, but it doesn't seem like we can actually enter. Or do we? No? Doesn't seem so. What do you have to say? Be careful of the savage beasts lurking in the mountains. They'll attack anyone they see. Avoiding combat will save you time and effort. It's always an option to consider. Well, but then I won't get experience points, and I like experience points. Ah, okay, so we've made it out of town. I hope this is the right direction. Nicely drawn backgrounds here, I have to say. Very nice. The entire visual aspect of the game is quite charming. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have a piggy. I shall shatter the pig. Okay. And raises enemy aggression. Yeah, okay, this is definitely a tanky sort of arrangement. Like one-handing a pike or a halberd and having a shield. Pretty badass. Aria gains shield, negates the next 3 attacks or up to have maximum HP. Well, ideally Lucienne would get attacked, so we probably don't need that. Oh, nice damage. Okay, yes, she does get attacked. And it also gives her a defensive bonus to be in that stance, which is nice. Do you do any damage as well? You do. Nice. Okay, victory is ours. Raw meat and a main. And more mobs. Guess we've reached... Oh, spiders. I guess we've reached the combat section of the journey. And still the... What was I gonna say? Yeah, the hit points replenish after battle, it appears. Which is good. They are buffing up, I suppose. Who am I? Okay. Attack! Okay, 1 down. Hit it. It looked like she had a 2-handed sword, Aria, I mean, but apparently it's a one-hander. Alright, let's do a shatter again. And... attack! And we win. Very nice. Didn't even get hit, I think. And we get some spider legs. Wonder what the point of these items is, just vendor trash, or whether there's like some crafting going on, or some sort of alchemy. Ooh. Ooh, loot. Hello. More piggies. Alright, let's go protection, just in case we get attacked before our tank is up. Yeah, very nice. Okay, that worked. Taunt them all. Taunt the pigs, and I guess we'll toxic touch. And then just attack one after the other. Alright, not bad. Let's attack this one first. Alright. Yeah. Go there. Now we can lay down some poison. So far no noticeable poison effect. Alright, they have the defensive buff up, I guess. Should be almost dead. Let's attack the other one as well. Maybe it's not an automatic application. Okay, this looks like it's poison at least, with a green cloud of fun around its head. Damage isn't too bad. Let's maybe try out the heal to see in what order of magnitude we can expect the heals to be. You do that, and I'll try to see how that goes. How much do we get? We get 90. Okay, wow. That's definitely not terrible. Let's gain the attention of the pig once more. And maybe it'll die. Not yet. Bit of a sturdier boar there. Wow, okay. Would you just lay down and... yeah, okay, thank you. Raw meat in the main, and we're almost leveling up, apparently. We... okay, we did it all for the raw meat. Well, that's not particularly great. Another encounter there. Okay, yeah. This could actually be dangerous. Let's start with the shatter down there. Not sure if the size is any indication of their overall martial prowess, but we will, of course, battlefield tyrannize them. Okay, so far they seem to be self-buffing. Oh yeah, wow, they are doing a lot. Uh-oh. Okay, 1 down. Let's heal. How much do we get? Not bad. Let's attack this one. Mountain spider defense, that's alright. Let's shatter in case they improve their defenses. And attack! Alright. Fair enough, this should be it. Yep. Okay, yeah. Was concerned there for a moment, but it seems we will win this one. Especially now that we are outnumbering it quite significantly. There we go. Okay. And we leveled up. Lucian unlocks defensive stance and Reynard unlocks tempered in combat. I guess we should keep an eye on what the others are getting as well, in case one of them eventually gets a sort of a tanky ability. Obtained Code of Vitality. Defense plus 20, health plus 100. Light armor. I guess they are locked to their armor proficiencies. Can we put this on... Can we put this on her? Inventory, nothing. What about someone who uses light armor? Yeah, okay, it seems to be... It seems they're locked to their... Seems they're locked to their proficiency, so I guess the only one who can actually wear this is Isaac at the moment, because the other two use heavy. I guess if we get a light armor tanky type person, that might be an alternative. I guess we'll dodge the... Oh, let's do one more fight. Oh, they are mixing it up a little. Okay, didn't we have what was the defensive stance then, if not a skill? Maybe just this? I don't know. Let's take out the spider first, I guess. Okay, so far they're going in self-buff mode. Wow, okay, Isaac has over 300 HP after using that coat. Not bad. Let's get rid of the second spider as well, because they probably die a little more quickly. And they also seem to do more damage. There we go. Yeah. They do definitely do more damage. And do we have to heal? Not really. Let's get this done. What happens if I do this? Does it reduce damage maybe? Probably. Can't really see a benefit in that quite yet, but we'll see. There's probably some strategical application for it, just taunt them and defend it, but on the other hand, they're not doing that much damage, so we can actually live with the damage we're getting there. Oh, we found the village. There it is, the cart from Levantine has arrived. Greetings, villagers. We are here to deliver the contents of this cart on behalf of Lord Alain. Look at that, such a big pile. Ugh, indeed, and the stench is sickening. Is it really? Haha, it somewhat is, but at least there were beasts to fight. I thought it was going to be a boring trip, but that was kind of fun, I'd say. Why are you happy to hurt animals, Renard? Do humans find it fun? Of course, the heat of combat, the feeling of your weapon hitting a foe, it's exhilarating. Ely doesn't understand. Don't worry, Ely, me neither. The cart is yours now, please take care of it. We will, miss. Please inform Lord Levant that we are truly grateful for this. Alright, I guess we've done mission accomplished. Never hast I seen someone so happy over dung. In the castle he was nothing but filth, but here they have their uses. Turning filth into something useful, Lord Alain does know what his people need. Ely thinks it's very clever, she will tell her mother about this one day. Is this how a wise man rules? Duty to the people, huh? At any rate, we should return, the sun will set soon. Right now? Does thy endurance know no bounds, Lucien? Someone wants to take a break, I guess. I would assume that it does not. Why don't we take a look around for a bit before walking back? Seeing how the commoners are doing is part of a noble's duty too, right? That's a good idea, really. Very well, let's take a rest for a while before going back. Alright, I guess so we now have the run of the village. Oh, and there's a saving spot. That's exactly what I was looking for. So let's explore the village next time. I'm gonna make a few more videos of this. I'm gonna take a break here. So I thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you then, and bye for now.